Everybody, welcome to the show. You know where you are, the 9 and 9 with me, Tigo. And if you're sitting there, you know what's about to happen. One of our VIP experts is in the house, and we're going to talk about taxes. Now you're going, okay, it's not April. Why are we talking about taxes? Well, the reason why we're talking about it for me is I'm about to be 60, which means I'm minutes away from Social Security. What does that mean for taxes? That's why Susan Miller is here. So sit right there. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, you heard me right. Susan Miller is here. We're going to talk about taxes when you're, in Social Security or accepting Social Security, or in my case, it's right around the corner because I'll be 60 this year. Susan, help!
I'm here.
Oh my goodness. So we have to worry about taxes even in Social Security?
Yeah. Unfortunately, and the rules are completely different than what your rules are now.
Okay. You
So
still have to file every year and all that?
you still have to file your taxes, but you make income.
Okay.
And for some people who only receive Social Security and have no other income sources, we've got some good news for them.
Okay.
Their taxes are zero.
And they're also broke because Social Security does not give you that much.
Right.
Okay.
The challenge is Social Security becomes taxable depending on your other income. So the more
wait. Hold on. So you give me a little bit of money that really doesn't even cover enough for the month through Social Security.
Right.
So then I go get a job. Let's say I'm a greeter at one of the grocery stores,
Sure.
Help you with carts or whatever, staying busy, staying healthy, just being out there.
Yes.
But because I've got this little job, now I could be forced to pay taxes
on Social Security income.
On Social Security.
Yes. So
okay, I'm listening.
So if your income is over about $25,000, then your Social Security income becomes taxable.
It's a sad day.
It is a sad day. So where your other income comes from is a job, which you can control whether you take a job or not.
Right.
The other is IRA distributions from retirement accounts that have not been taxed. That's added to your taxable income.
Wow.
So let's say you've got a gentleman. He's currently getting like $30,000 out of his IRA.
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting $25,000 in Social Security income.
Mm-hmm.
And that puts him in the 22% tax bracket.
Mm-hmm.
And he's being taxed at 22%. But let's say he decides to take an extra $1,000 out of that IRA.
Okay.
How much is that extra $1,000 going to be taxed at?
22%.
You would think that.
I would.
But it's actually at 40%.
Wait a minute. Why?
Because it made more of his Social Security taxable.
So if I took an extra $1,000, I lose $400?
Well, you lose $200 more because you'd pay 22% on it normally, but because you're receiving Social Security income, so that's why it's really important that as you move into retirement, these 5 years before you actually pull the trigger and retire, You
Okay.
need to work with a tax expert and financial advisor that can review your sources of income
Okay.
and how they will be taxed in retirement. Because you have some choices before you retire where you can maybe convert some of your traditional IRA to Roth IRA. That income is not taxable income, so it won't make your Social Security taxable.
So what about like pensions? My dad retired many, many
Mm-hmm.
moons ago. He's since passed
Yeah.
on, but that's what he lived off of when he retired
It's
was his
taxable.
pension.
It's taxable income. You have to
But
pay
he worked for
taxes on it.
37 years to
Doesn't
get.
matter. Pensions are taxable. It's interesting. In California, teachers get a pension from the state and they do not get Social Security. California, ironically, even though they're a high tax state, they do not tax Social Security benefits.
Interesting.
So if
Huh.
you are a retired teacher in California, since you're receiving a pension, all of that is 100% taxable. Your next door neighbor who's living on Social Security distributions only may be paying zero tax and you might have the same income.
So you take a job that most are, I think I'd run screaming if I had to be a teacher because the patience you need
Oh,
to
yeah.
be able to teach children and be in that environment, and then the violence and the da 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 and all the security things you go through now. So you go through that for 30 plus years of your life,
Mm-hmm.
changing the world by helping us raise our children, and
Mm-hmm.
then we turn around and give you less money than you would have gotten if you worked a regular job and got regular Social Security.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the answer? Because somebody is 40 right now going, okay, I'm 25 years away. How do I plan to make sure
Even
I'm in the
yeah.
right spot?
Find a tax and retirement specialist who can do tax projections for you and find out what and model what your retirement's going to look like, because you you do have choices before you pull the trigger of how that income might be structured.
Wow.
But
So
if
if
you
there's
wait till you
60,
retire, you just turn on your Social Security, it's
right?
you're just forced paying taxes at the going rate. It's kind of like
So,
shopping. You can shop for a discount, you know,
mm-hmm,
look up the ads, see what's on sale, see if you can get a discount code before you push that buy in the cart,
mm-hmm.
you
I'm
know.
good at that.
Yeah. So
I'm super good at that.
find a lot of people, I don't need a financial planner. I'm not retiring for 10 years. It's these 10 years, these next 10 years that are absolutely critical. About there's choices you're going to be able to make in those 10 years that you won't be able to later.
Okay, so if they're 64 and they're watching right now and they were planning on doing this next year,
Mm-hmm.
and they decide, because we found our expert, it's you. So
Call
they
me today.
decided,
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
call you today.
Call me today.
Can they still get everything together in a year before they pull a trigger, or they're gonna have to extend their retirement date?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
There's it's just the sooner the call, the more choices we have.
I'm so glad you're part of our family. I'm going to be bugging you for years now. Okay, tell everybody how to get in touch with you. I already know how to call you. I have her cell phone. But
That's
tell
true.
everybody,
That's
tell
true.
everybody how to get in touch with you, Susan.
Hi. So the company name is Slayton Wealth Management. So probably the easiest way is go to slaytonwealth.com, and that's spelled SLATENWEALTH.com. You can call our office. Uh, we are located in California. So Pacific Coast time, probably no one's going to answer the phone at 7 o'clock Eastern. Just sorry.
Yeah, as we get closer to retirement, we tend to get up earlier with the chickens. I don't know what that's about, but that's okay. I'm so excited. You're going to be here for 2 more months. You're going to give us more information. You know, next month, I think we're talking about how we help ourselves. This
Yes.
is going to be interesting. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, Susan. I'm calling you because I'm 5 years away and I got to
I
get
know it's time. We got to get together.
and we got to get together. Thank you so much for
Okay.
hanging out with me. All
Thanks.
right, everybody, you know what to do. Go to tigodirect.com. It costs Susan nothing. It costs you nothing. Type in Susan, type in taxes, type in retirement. She's coming up. Reach out to her and say, yo, Susan, I'm about to retire, or I'm 35 and I just want to plan. And guess what? She's our family expert and she's going to point you in the right direction. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. You know, I want you to come back next time and next month because who knows what Susan's going to tell us that time. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time.